The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater here with some brand new fresh Star Wars news for you. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and also check out my last video because that greatly helps out the channel. So let's get into it. So we have another one coming to us straight from Jason Ward over there at Making Star Wars. This one's about the possibility of Ahsoka in the Skeleton Crew series that's about to come up. So I'm going to read and you know what it says here, and then we're going to talk about it. Over the last few weeks, I've been over to the set of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, which is actually filming here in LA, if you guys didn't know. A lot, and I've seen a few interesting things out there. Mostly the set has been a partial CGI ship landed with some spooky trees around it. It's been fascinating me how the show appears to be taking one another, as both Skeleton Crew and Ahsoka have been filming at the same time and sometimes even in the same places. Both shows simultaneously have been confusing to say the least. The few times I was out on the set recently, I had meetings with sources and learned a few interesting things about Skeleton Crew and Ahsoka. At the moment, I have only an implication Ahsoka Tano herself makes an appearance in the series, and the show did film simultaneously. To be clear, the strong implication that Ahsoka Tano is in Skeleton Crew to some extent, but take this as a rumor, not a promise. In the Ahsoka series, Thrawn and Ezra end up in the Beyond or New Space for a time after the events of Star Wars Rebels. I'm not sure if that's what the region is called or if that is the shortened title for the setting. The region is completely new and explored area of the Star Wars universe that differs from what we had in the books and comics. This region views and uses the Force differently than how our existing Star Wars stories have been in the past. It was also implied that magic users in Star Wars universe we have seen before, ornate from this very place, and we have seen outcasts from there in the past Star Wars tales. Both Ivana Sakano and Diana and Lee and Asato and Ahsoka have connections to this place. At this moment, I have more positive hints on Ivana Sakano being a nice sister / light sister than playing Harrison Dula. Let me remind you that we're talking rumors here. That said, Lars Mikkelsen is playing Thrawn with haunting red eyes and all. Remember when we first heard about Skeleton Crew and the rumors where it took place in the High Republic area? I think the wires might have been crossed and someone heard New Era and reduced it to High Republic. The truth is seems to be a new area, not new era. When the children of the Skeleton Crew end up lost in space, we the audience will be lost as they are. Most of our previous Star Wars knowledge of the universe will be irrelevant, as this is a new universe in the same timeline, reality, and continuity. So as they explore the universes trying to make their way home, we are with them for the journey. In some words, if reality resembles the way things sound at the moment, do not expect our new cast to explore a greatest hits of Star Wars past locations. They are the place that the most from it all. Rumor is that Ahsoka will introduce concepts that the Skeleton Crew will explore. The issues from Skeleton Crew are, however, impacted the 4th season of The Mandalorian. However, since that has yet to film, it is assumption of our sources at this time, but they are given consideration what the kids of the Skeleton Crew encounter. Wow, this is crazy to say the least. I know, like I've said before in other videos, that I remember a small excerpt from Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau saying that they wanted all these Star Wars shows that take place 5 years after Return of the Jedi to intertwine into a big on-screen moment, you know, a la Marvel's Avengers. So you have the Mandalorian taking up the kind of Iron Man role, and then Ahsoka being the Captain America, and Boba Fett basically being a Hulk or Thor, and then all these other shows intertwining into this big, huge movie event. It would only seem right that other characters from different shows or other series pop up. Everybody started off popping up in The Mandalorian, and then Boba Fett had his show with Book of Boba Fett, and then we get Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka, you know, popping in. And it's basically implied that all these shows, like, they're all going to intertwine into this. So I can see that happening with the Skeleton Crew. And from the description before, I remember the kids that Jude Law's character is supposed to be traveling with are all Force sensitives. That would kind of make sense and go hand in hand that Ahsoka would be in the show, maybe taking an interest with these kids, you know, on her way looking for Ezra. That's just my assumption from this And he's right. Like over there where they shoot newest Star Wars series, or most of the ones, if they're shooting here in LA, are at this very specific place, and they shoot a lot of different shows, different Disney shows there at the place from Star Wars, mostly Star Wars because that's where they have the volume, and then a lot of like Marvel shows and other things like that there too. They do shoot and overlap on top of each other. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this quick little excerpt. And we got a few spy photos here from the set, but nothing serious, just a lot of blue screen and like containers, you know, which is kind of normal from that specific set. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below. And as always, like this video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications for all my latest videos. That would be great. Anyway, guys, take care. See you in the next one. May the force be with you. Bye.